But yeah, I have to talk about that because it's fascinating to me. And now I can now me just going through this stuff because I just had this epiphany now. So me going through this stuff is like okay, now I know what to do. I don't have to just look at a Basquiat painting. Because okay, let's take a look at I don't know the Negro policeman. Now I don't wanna like okay, we know that this is an image of a police officer. We know that I know very well. This is an image of a police officer, and we know that I don't know the new policeman from the title. It says that the like he's an officer and like he's the irony is that he's working against his people. He's working for the system. So he's complicit in systemic racism that happens against his people. We sort of know that. In fact, if you don't know systemic racism, you might not even know that. So you do need a bit of wealth of knowledge, at least a tiny bit, to understand even just the title and the simple image that you see. But if an art critic can look at that painting and see the influence of all these other abstract painters there, or some other secret things that I wouldn't know, and the only way for me to know is for me to actually go through that all those process, searching the internet, watching videos, reading books. And that's hard as fuck. And nobody wants to do that. But everybody wants to come outside and say, well, this is bullshit. And then say, my 6-year-old daughter can do this. No. Because it is existing within a context. Your 6-year-old person is not painting the irony of the Negro policeman within the actual context of systemic racism. They might be painting it just for fun. And an art critic can tell immediately. It's like how people may not be able to recognize real diamond from fake diamond. Whereas a diamond dealer can recognize it just by sight alone. Like this is real, this is not real. And then you're looking at it like, but what's the difference? But they know. And they didn't and God didn't give them this knowledge from from sky. It's like they went to learn, they took years of training and they were forged. They were forged in knowledge, so to speak. For them to be able to understand what was happening there. So yeah, that's about it to be honest. So like having a new policeman now, for me to fully understand it, I would have to read more, watch more videos, read more articles, understand art history more. Because Basquiat was referencing Da Vinci in his art. It was doing a lot. He was referencing athletes that at this point now existed the decades, like let's say in the 1920s. How am I going to know that? Unless I read about it.